if we have really reached the state of being
This was a vida ya 20k. And I'm like,
Mr. Mayor, welcome to the Engagement Podcast. We are SARS, I'm sure.
no,
Yeah, welcome again, Mr. Mayor. Today, Business Investment Summit, Lana. What does it mean for the local SMMEs, Zala Lesedi, and the municipality as a whole?
Thanks for the opportunity. You would recall last year this time, we had a local economic development summit.
Yes.
When we were still on the planning phase with regard to issues that deals with local economic development.
Yes.
Which means talking about the very same MMC you are asking about, talking about employment of our people, and talking about turning the economy around in general here in Lesedi to create a working space for our people.
Yes.
So that was on a planning phase. 12 months later today, we are not calling it Local Economic Development Summit. We are calling it Local Investment Summit.
Okay.
Because now at the time we were busy looking for investors. Today, a few investors that we have managed to bring to our shores were here.
Oh, so this is progress.
It's progress report on what we want to do. And remember, even last year in that summit, we have said that we are going to implement the special economic zone.
Yeah.
Today, we have brought a progress report on how far we are with the special economic zone. Indeed, it has progressed. More than 5 investors were here. They did say how much are they going to invest in the special economic zone. The other one confirmed that they've got about 10 billion to invest over a period of time in the Val Economic Special Economic Zone. Even here, specifically in Lesedi, we have just approved a few pockets of land to be able to accommodate our investors. You have heard one of the investors was happy, the one that was talking about gas. He was happy that he is going to start immediately because the area at which we have allocated is ready. It's an industrial area in any case. It's part of the pockets of land that we have approved.
So there won't be any delay.
There won't be any delay, so he will hit the ground running. So it's a progress report and he did mention that the project itself is SMME based because they are going to produce those gas cylinders that are plastic orientated, they don't explode, they don't create danger, and then the SMMEs will take them and do retailing in the local communities, and a number of people will be employed on construction and even permanent in the company when the company is running. So there are opportunities for our local SMMEs.
Okay, no, thanks, man. So I wanted to ask, because now abantu bethu, when they hear such numbers, we no longer get excited but scared now, because what we have been seeing in the news has been corruption. There's corruption that side. So now, obviously, the question that begs to be asked is, how then will the municipality and everybody that is responsible maybe for the project to be a success, how will they be held accountable, and how will they make sure that they succeed in doing so without any hindrance or assumptions that the community at large has, that obviously there's corruption, bazoyidla le mali le, angeke siwabone lama investments?
I think we must make community understand that when we talk about investment, we are not talking about the public purse per se.
Yes.
It's not the money that comes from the municipality. We law investors. Investors come and invest with their money in our area so that our people can get opportunities, as I've alluded earlier, with regard to SMMEs and also job opportunities. It's not that the money is going to be paid to the municipality. And when I'm saying they are coming with 10 billion, it's not 10 billion that goes to the municipality. We are creating a conducive space and environment for investors to come to our area to invest. And the more they come, the more our people get jobs, the more our people get skills, expertise, the more people are able to open other businesses. Because business is informed by circulation of money within the area. So the issue of corruption is the issue that we are also aware of. We are dealing with it in the municipality. We are trying to close all the gaps that all corrupt elements in our space should be rooted out of the institution so that this institution can run in a manner that is ethical and in a manner that will serve our people with respect and dignity.
Oh, no, thanks. That was Executive Mayor Mlulwe Kinkosi. No, thanks for your time too.
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome to yet another episode called the Engagement Podcast. Kidutili Doctor here. Please introduce yourself, Dr.
Sibongile.
Dr. Sibongile.
Yeah. Okay, so my name is Dr. Sibongile from the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency. I'm chairman of the board. We are here partnering basically with the municipality, Lesedi, as a concept, because as GGDA, our core mandate from the Department of Economic Development is that we need to grow the economy of this country. And we grow, of Gauteng. And we grow the economy through key strategic infrastructure projects. So we identify what infrastructure is needed. We attract investors to put money behind that infrastructure, and we create jobs. So the jobs get created in the process of building the infrastructure, construction jobs. All types of jobs can be created during a construction site, and then post the construction, then the investor, whatever project that they are bringing forth, then they create jobs through that. So that's what we do.
Okay. The last time I spoke to Parkstown, as he joined us virtually, he spoke about this thing that is coming here, and I can see that is here.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, but now, hence I was asking you offline the question but we can see the means that are made by government to meet maybe young people to create businesses. But as I said, I think there's a misconception maybe between young people, or maybe you would advise young people which maybe businesses to open at this matter, or at this point in SA as where we are. Because townships basically, tuck shops, clearly they are not working for us, and they are no longer ours anyway for us to own. So how then do we influence these young people into these kind of spaces, into opening the relevant businesses to be able to participate in these kind of spaces?
I think the starting point is get yourself informed. Okay. There is no way you will sit there and have the great ideas if you don't know what opportunities are there or possibilities are there. So your first job is to get yourself informed. How you get informed, it's in different ways. Through books, TV, at least these days they've got programs that shows people what is possible and motivate you. It's coming to spaces where there's conversations like this one. When you are in the right spaces, then the information comes and the inspiration, because then you can start seeing the opportunities where you are. Because it's not a coincidence that you were born in the family that you were born. in the area that you live. It's not a coincidence. Everything is connected to your purpose. So when you understand that, it becomes easier to see the opportunities where you are that can take you out of the stream that you're in, and also create something bigger and better for all of us as a community and as a nation. So, but your responsibility as a young person, get yourself involved. You can't just sit there and wonder what's happening and walk around the streets and not getting some kind of information in your corner. And that information these days, it's not as difficult as it used to be in the past. There's Google now, there's internet, all types of things. Here you are also doing your own thing because of the availability of the internet, you know. So opportunities are wide now, but all you need to do, right frame of mind, and get yourself involved.
Okay. But okay, just lastly, what does this mean for local SMMEs around here, and maybe in particular the creative space, because it has not been really tapped into as much as it should be. So what does it mean for them?
I think what it means that business it's open. We are open for business. Opportunities, we are trying to bring them to where the people are. And where the people see the opportunities, then it becomes it's the next person that has to decide that. Yeah, and hence I was saying earlier on that everyone has to play their part. Unfortunately, government can only do so much. People have to come in, civil society has to come in and identify what government is trying to do, and also then take it forward. Like I was in another session in Pumalanga, a similar session like this one, and the mayor at the time, they shared the story of how small and emerging businesses are given opportunities. For instance, the construction spaces, like to construct the roads and all of that. And then what ends up happening is that people get the tender, and then they don't do the work. But who gets seen as the one who didn't do the work? It's government. So now when we as civil society don't play our part, it breaks the whole thing. And when government doesn't play their part, it also breaks the whole thing. So we are joined in the hip. So we have to, all of us, do what is done. Yeah.
No, thanks for your time, Dr.
But I'm glad you are doing this, because already you are in that creative industry space, and you see you are already bringing opportunities for yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because complaining really won't help us, but doing something about your situation, it's something.
Yeah.
Because as you said, we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So this is also a way of showing young people that you don't necessarily need the government to do everything for you.
Yes.
But if you start somewhere, surely maybe in the future they could meet you
halfway. Exactly. That's how life works. Yeah. We always meet each other halfway.
So how does it feel to be a chairperson, maybe a female chairperson, because it's I don't want to say unorthodox, but it's not a normal thing here.
Yeah. I guess it goes back to what we were saying, that opportunities come when you are available for those opportunities. It feels great. Yeah, it does feel great, and it's a big job being tasked to turn around the economy of Gauteng. That's essentially the economy of the country.
Yeah.
So if you can get it right in Gauteng, you can get it right anywhere else. So I understand the magnitude of the job, and I'm quite humbled that I was at the right place, right time. I was seen by the right people for the opportunity when it came, for them to think of me as well. Yeah.
No, but you guys are doing a great job. No, thanks for your time. But I hope you'll be available next time for a longer session.
No, I will. Yeah, you must invite me properly.
No, I will, definitely. Thanks.
No, thank you so much.
Thanks. Ciao.